Hello everyone, welcome to EFG Time video on how to file ITR-1 online. For that, first you need to go on to the income tax e-filing portal, log in using your login credential, user ID and password. For user ID, you can use PAN, Aadhaar or other user ID as mentioned. Now proceed ahead. Once you clear the login credentials, you'll get the following screen wherein you have to click on e-file tab and select file income tax return option. Once you select that options, you need to select the assessment year, which is assessment year 23-24, current assessment year, and also the mode of filing, which is online in our case. Once you select this option, you'll get the screen to start e-filing. There are three options: individual, HUF and others. We are filing for individual, so click on continue. There are 4 ITRs, so we'll be selecting the ITR-1 for the individual. ITR-1 is applicable on the resident which has income up to 50 lakhs. The source of income is salary, one house property and other sources, or agriculture income up to 5,000. Click proceed. There are 3 things we have to fill, confirm and verify our return. So let's start. The first point is to select why we are filing the income tax, whether our basic exemption, whether our taxable income is more than basic exemption, or we have traveled abroad and expended more than 2 lakhs, or our electricity bill is more than 1 lakh, or any other reason. Select the appropriate radio button and then proceed ahead. We have selected the taxable income is more than basic exemption. Now there are schedules to select. So there are 5 schedules: general, income, deduction, tax and others. There are sub-schedules under each category. You need to carefully go through each category and schedule all and select all the schedules that are applicable. So in our case, we have selected 14 schedules in total. So you can now see that we have selected the 14 schedule and we will fill each one by one. We have to select what regime we have selected, whether new or old. We are claiming the deduction and exemptions. So therefore, we have clicked no for new tax regime. Now going ahead, we'll get the screen of salary exemption. This is one of the favorite for the salary people. So therein you can claim the favorite HRA, LTA or any exemption like uniform, telephone or internet. So all those you have to fill in here. You select yes or no, fill the appropriate schedule and move on. Once you move on from the salary exemption, you'll get the salary deduction sheet. So salary deduction is another favorite which is covered under chapter 6. Therein the favorite ATC, ATCCD, ATD, ATTTA, all the schedules are there. So if you click on the blue hyperlink, you will get the details of each schedule. So carefully select your exemption and deduction and then move on. This is one of the important section of ITR-1. So please take appropriate time and select each schedule. Once you select that, then your pre-filled information which is there with the income tax department gets covered in. Your form 16 details, your 26 years details, what TDS has been deducted for you, all the information comes in most of the cases. If it is not there, you can manually also enter those. So in ITR-1, all the information, pre-filled information comes. So there are 5 sections in total. You have to confirm your personal information, your income, your deduction and your taxes. I will recommend that you thoroughly check your personal information, that your name, Aadhaar, PAN is correct, your contact details, especially your email, because that's the way to communicate, is all there. And highly recommended is you see that the bank details are correct, because that's the way you can claim your refund. So you have to mention all your bank details, and also you have to select in which account you want your refund to come. So once you select that, then we'll move on to the next thing. which is that the total sources of income. So now there are income from salary, from house property, and from others. So each thing is mentioned in detail. There is an edit option at the right side. You can click on that and fill each income in detail under these things. You can also fill the exempt income like gratuity and any exempt income that you have come across. Once you have done that, then you can come to the deduction part, because you have shown your income. Now it's time to claim your deduction. So as mentioned, all the blue things you can explore, ATC, ATD, ATTT, and fill the respective schedule so that you can claim maximum deductions. That's the benefit of old tax. Once you're through to this side, you can click on next and verify your deduction, that all the schedules are appropriately filled and they are reflected correctly. So once everything is done, just check it twice. You can't afford to miss your deduction. So just check it and click on continue. Once you continue your screen, then you'll have to verify again. ATC and ATD are big deductions, so you have to fill in the details. Check each component, so therein you can make any editing. So you complete these schedules and come to the tax payment parts. So here it shows all your TDS that has been deducted under salary and under any other section, the TCS, any advance tax that you have paid, any remaining tax liable, tax payable, you can pay it via self-assessment tax. So you have to enter self-assessment tax manually and confirm. Make sure that all your taxes are paid, because unless and until your taxes are paid, you cannot move ahead. So you can just check your tax liability here, your total income, what is gross total income, what is deduction, what is your tax. It also shows if any interest or fees applicable to you, if you have deposited your taxes late or you have filed your returns late. So it can also show. So confirm. Once all the 5 things are confirmed, then only you can move to the next. It's very important to thoroughly check that all the things are complete. Each section is important, so take your time and fill each section correctly. Once you confirm each section and you see this green icon of confirmed against each section, you can move ahead and proceed. So the next section that comes is around the tax payment. The amount payable has to be 0. If anything is left, you have to pay self-assessment tax. The challan is generated and you have to fill the details there. So once everything is clear, then only the preview return option comes and you can file your return. If tax liability is there and you file your return, then just be ready for interest and penalties. So once your payment is nil, you just verify that I have submitted all information true and fair, and so I, son and daughter of so and so, have self-declaring that all the information are true. Then you validate whatever you have filed and proceed for verification. Verification is the most important part, because we think that until validation all thing is done, that I have submitted. Verification is very important because you have filed your return, you have confirmed that it's true. It's important that you verify. There are 3 options under which you can verify your return. Okay, so make sure that you use these options. It gives a lot of flexibility, but I would highly recommend that you can verify e-verify now. E-verify now is why it's important, because there are multiple options. You can e-verify through Aadhaar, OTP, or online banking or online demat account. But still, due to some reason you cannot e-verify, you can e-verify later or send a manual printout to Bangalore Income Tax Department team within 120 days of e-filing. So that's it. Many congratulations that you have successfully filed and verified your return. If you have any other query, you can just contact us via email or write a comment. Do share this video with your friends and family. Pay taxes timely and subscribe to EFG Time. Thank you.